Hello, Professor Hijra Saputra. Good evening. I want to introduce myself. My name is Stephen Julian Wijaya from 11B, and today I want to presenting to you about the PT Indofood Makmur, which is this is presenting about the case study from the East Indonesia, and I'm from master degree from MMO Logistic and Supply Chain Management from Ulbi University. And for today, I want to tell you about the case study from Indofood. Okay, next slide. From the background is, let me zoom in. Wait. Okay, from the background, PT Indofood Sukses Makmur Tbk is one of the powerful manufacturer company and the biggest in Indonesia for food like Indomie or like sauce like ketchup or sambal. And uh, they have a portfolio for product, the a lot of product like mie instant, Indomie, Super Mie, and dairy products, snacks, food seasonings, and beverage. Which is they have a lot supply chain distribution who have supply and have a service for 7,000 island in Indonesia, and supply chain for efficient and effective for become a key to minimize the what we call the cost and the maximize about the customer journey expectation. Yeah, about the problem, the first problem is we want to increase the demand in East Indonesia, actually in Sulawesi, Maluku, and Papua. And okay, first of all, I have a lot of factor about the new facilitation in East Java. In East Java, Indonesia, they have a aspect market and the needs. Of course, in infrastructure and accessibility, sumber daya or like we can call human resource or sourcing, and also the aspect from the financial field, and we can call the strategic. First of all, for the market and the demand, we can have a projection about the growing demand. And how about the consumption about in local masyarakat is local people, and they have a lot of penetration market in there, and also activity from the competitor. And also we move to the infrastructure and the stability. First condition from the harbor, airport, and road. I want to tell you about the infrastructure and the accessibility. Yeah, wait. The condition about the harbor, the airport, and the road is have a utility from like from water, telecommunicating, and electrical. And we have the close supply chain distribution and also the connectivity from transportation. And for the resources, we have a lot of human resource, the good human resource in Indonesia, the access from good material from local, and also support from government and local company, so we can have a good supplier, so the ecosystem for the business is good and have many growth in East Indonesia. Yeah, in East Indonesia we have also the projection financial. First is like investment in first from venture capital, all the old money, and also we have the operational costs from the long time. And if we compare about the cost production and distribution, there is a lot of tax intensive and the aggregator from the government. Also, if we move to the strategic, there is a lot of factor. There is four factor. The first of all is the we must load the lead time from the distribution. The second one is making the high the responsibility from the demand fluctuation, and the third is have an impact to the customer satisfaction, and the fourth is competitive advantage for the longest or the long time in manufacturing. Okay, we move to the second factor is recommendation distribution center. Our recommendation for the distribution core is the solution optimal for the short into the medium scale. From the strongest distribution center, we can have a conclusion about the investment cost is the lower and the lowest in Indonesia. It's only 50 until 70 miliar in rupiah and 200 until 300 miliar in rupiah for the fabric. And also have a risks about the more flexible and more adjust, and the leverage existing capacity is for the manufacturer in Java is already efficient. Lead time is more fast than before. It's only 2 until 3 weeks, and so become into 3 until 5 days. So the operational is more easier to access because we focus about the warehousing and distribution. So we can have a strategic implementation. First, we have the location strategic in Makassar, become a hub from the core in East Indonesia. Best shipment, we have a shipment from Java into distribution center with the proper distribution. About the distribution flexible, we have a distribution center into the hub and in from the A into Z or end to end in the lead time low. And the scalability or capability is easiest to expand into the growth demand. So if we move to consider about the long expectation, so demand is more higher than before and is always have a growth space. There is have a scale to we achieve the economic volume above than 10,000 ton, or you know the ton, yeah, right, yeah, ton per month. And we have a build, and there is air freight is have a lot of needs into the air freight, the expensive cost. So if we can have a projection about the air freight in the yearly, there is 20 miliar rupiah per years, and also we can to hold about the service level who not optimal yet. The second step is we can have the first investment to the building the distribution center. There is we built a 5,000 meter per cubic, and we have and the first second step, we have the first investment. The first investment is building a distribution center and have the biggest meter cubic in 5,000, and so we can spend about the 30 until 50 miliar rupiah. Then equipment for the racking system and IT system, like we know is the for warehousing is WMS. So, the operational yearly cost is for the rent, for pay the salary for the human resources, and also utility and maintenance. So, in here, we can use the minimize the cost we can spend. First, for lower spend into air freight, like 60 until 70% per yearly. Also, optimize sea freight from 15 until 20%. Also, we need to low inventory cost 30 until 14%. And the last time is grow the sales. Grow the sales with the 10 until 15%. So we can make a profit from the revenue, the new revenue streams. The final step is we must make a ROI analysis. The initial investment is 60 miliar rupiah average. Annual net benefit is 18.5 miliar rupiah, and payback period is in only in 3.2 years. So in 5 years, ROI will become 54%, and the what we call kesimpulan is conclusion, and the conclusion for the financial is invest in distribution center in East Indonesia, so flexible and feasible. So payback period from 3.2 year, so reasonable for investment infrastructure strategic. ROI 54% from 1 until 5 years. It will become value creation for significant for the company growth. So, we can make the risk assessment, the mitigation. First, they have risk and resilience, who have the not stable demand, and the second is disruption transportation for the ocean freight, and the risk for the infrastructure have lower demand for the infrastructure in local infrastructure. So we can conclude about this. Financial risks have a cost overrun, and ROI is doesn't get clear. Also, a strategic risk in competitor response is so big. We have need to aggressive pricing. Because why we cannot have a mitigation in here, because the regulatory and political local have a meeting point about the government. So human resource in here is hard to recruitment and retention talent. Like we hard to pay the salary for the recruitment, because we cannot match about the good human resource in Indonesia, because in East Indonesia have a lowest human resource who good at the warehouses management. So yeah, that's all for me. Thank you.